dance in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so here's what we know. We can't distract us. I'm taping you all, right? So if I miss something, I will be demeriting for folks who are not 100% focused on the actors at all times. If you catch my focus at all, that is nonverbal, that's an L1. If you speak out, make any noise at all other than laughing, which is appropriate, it is an L2, because it is an exam and we cannot distract our actors. Is everybody clear on that? Okay, I do not want to give any today. All right, so let's have our first scene up. You are scoring them, you are giving scores on a 1 to 4 on the rubric and making comments. This is worth extra credit on your exam. I am not sure how many points yet. Probably between 3 and 4. Yes, ma'am. If you're not laughing at the material, but you're laughing at a side conversation. But again, if I give it to you incorrectly, please come and see me. Sometimes it's hard for me to distinguish too. Call audience, please, Jaquan.
Audience, 3, 2, 1.
Draw thy tool. Here comes the house of the Montague.
My naked weapons I will curl, I will back you.
How? Turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the love our sides. Let them begin.
I will follow as I pass by, and let them take it as they list it.
Nay, as they dare, I will pass by them, bite my thumb, should disgrace them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
As the Lord, I say it.
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel? No, sir.
But I do, sir. I'm good. I'm as good as men as you.
No better.
Yes, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Or can you remember that lashing blow?
Ha!
Fools, put up thy swords, not what you do.
What art thou done among these heartless fools? Turn thy Benolio and look upon thy death.
See?
Scoring and giving some notes. Be sure to put your name on the top of this, please. Please score yourself, too. Think about how you did and what it is that you could be doing better. Yes?
So if you have a group, you score your own group?
No, just yourself. Okay, we're going to skip Jason and Ada in hopes that Jason might come late, as he does sometimes. We're going to wait on Cody Ann and Donna Reed just because I feel like she's here. Didn't have her, wasn't she in your class last period?
No, she was there and she left and she was there for a long time.
She left?
Yeah, in the beginning. But her stuff was there.
But the stuff's still here. Okay, well, then we're going to move on to Chris, Richard, and Jose. Do you want the swords? Or no, without
Yeah.
Want it? then we write. So when we get to 0, we are not writing, we are focused 100%. Yeah, don't do that, people will laugh. Maybe in your belt? That's okay, that one's actually would be appropriate. Okay, so, can you call, Jaquan, can you take this in? Call audience, please, Richard.
Audience in 3, 2, 1. I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot and the captives abroad. And if we meet, we shall not sleep abroad. For now, these hot days, it's mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me a sword upon the table. It says, God send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup, drops it on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I such a fellow?
Come, come. Thou art as hot a jack in all of Italy, and I soon moved to be moody, and soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there was two such. We should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou, why wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more or less than a beard thou hast? Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because he has hazel eye.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy thee feast simple of my life for an hour and a need of quarter.
The fee simple, oh simple.
By my head, here comes Catholics.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good evening. A word with one of you.
Have one word with one of us, couple it with something, and make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou concertest with Romeo.
Consort, what dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discourse. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort.
We talk here in public, haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place and reason coldly grievance, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure. I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. There comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir. If we wear your livery, Mary, go before to field. He'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Please do a self-assessment. Give scores, write comments. It's not okay to just write scores. I want to know what they did well, how you saw some growth in their scenes, and what they could do better at. I'm actually not going to probably deduct much because those swords, that was the first time they used them, and they giggled a little, but I'm actually not going to deduct for that. Because when you introduce a new prop, that can be really hard, and that's on me, because I didn't bring them in soon enough. Another 30 seconds, all right? Keanu, Unique, Yvonne, you're up. So let's play the whole thing downstage. Awesome audience today. Fantastic. stop writing on one. Try it again.
Audience, 3, 2, 1.
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child, one who to put thee from thy heaviness has sorted out a sudden day of joy.
Madam and Happy Time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I pray you tell my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, who you know I hate rather than Paris. These news are indeed.
Here comes your father, and tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hands.
How now, wife? Have you delivered our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft. Take me with you, wife. How was she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Doth she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bride?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even that for hate that is meant love.
How? 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 Chop logic. What is this? Proud, and I thank you, and I thank you not, and yet not proud? Mistress men in you. Thank me no thanks, nor proud me no proud, but feather your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter Church, or I will drag thee on a thither. Out, you green-faced Karen, out, you baggage, you tallow-face.
Fie, what are you, mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me out with patience, but to speak a word.
Take thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, go thee to church on Thursday, or never after look at me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me.
Now I separated voice and diction, so that's what the D is, if you're wondering, because I feel like we're really focusing on that. So someone who did really well with their volume and their melody, they might have talked too fast, so that's where you would deduct the points on the diction, right? It's not just about clarity, it's about breath control, and it's about pacing. Make sure to score yourself. It's not just enough to score any comments, okay? Any thoughtful comments from the rubric. Will earn you extra credit if it's good. Also counts as a class grade. Take another 30 seconds to write. Michael and Shania, you're up. Let's put the daggers down. Put the things, just place them under your chair. Under the chair. Okay. Michael and call audience, please.
Audience, 3, 2, 1.
All eyes up need to be on one, guys. Try it again.
Audience, 3, 2, 1. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? Of course, that Romeo bid thee fetch.
Aye, the chorus.
Ay me, what news? What dost thou in thy hands?
Ah, well a day. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day. He's gone, he's killed, he's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, who would ever have thought it? Romeo.
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound, I saw it with mine eyes. God save the mark, here on his manly breast. A piteous corpse, a piteous corpse. Pale, pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood, all in gore blood. I swooned at the sight.
Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break it once. To prison eyes look a near liberty. Vile earth to earth resign, and motion here. And thou, Romeo, press one heavy beard.
Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Tybalt dead? My dearest cousin and my dear lord, then dreadful trumpets sound the general doom. For who is living if those two are gone?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished him. Romeo that killed him, he is banished him.
Oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, at last, the day it did.
O serpent heart hid with a flowering face, was ever book contained in such vile matter, so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There is no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. All perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dissemblers. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered by thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame upon his brow. Shame is ashamed to sit. For 'tis a throne where honor may be crowned. So monarch of the universal earth, oh what a beast was I to chide at him.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Will I speak ill of him, for he's my husband.
That's a merit to Ms. Prager for having not entering the room, watching from there, and being still, and an awesome audience member. It's running out of juice. Does that mean eight long, guys? You know what that means?
Oh.
Don, can you fill in Christians up? Maybe I'll say it. Keep the camera on. Take 30 more seconds to write. Come downstage. Your volume will do that. Absolutely. It's great.
Audience, 3, 2, 1.
O deadly sin, or root unthankfulness, thy fault our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is their mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog, and little mouse, every unworthy thing. Live here in heaven and may look on her, but Romeo may not. More vanity, more honorable state, more courtship lives and carrion flies than Romeo. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Hadst thou no poison mix, no sharp ground knife, no son and mean of death, thou never so mean, but banished. To kill me, banished. O friar, the damned use of that word in hell. How willing attends it? How hast thou the heart? Being a divine, a ghostly confessor, a
sin absolver, and my friend professed to mingle me with the word banished.
No, just Christian.
From the people that are not here, do you want to sing for me, like fill in for someone else?
I think actually I'm gonna fill in just because I know the scenes really well. I don't want to throw the actors, and because I feel like I can do it pretty, and they're gonna be filmed anyway. So I would do it. It's just like you're looking at the script cold, and I know the script pretty well, so I don't want to throw them. Thank you. That's Zest merit. In general, it's a fantastic audience. You guys are doing awesome. Class merit for audienceness. Dare I give it now? I do. You have to keep on going. You're doing awesome the entire time. Okay, here we go. Can you turn your chair so you're tuned it out a little bit more? Awesome. Do you have a chair in the scene normally? No? Okay, good. So Raven, call for audience, please. Remember, our eyes are up, we're not writing.
Audience, 3, 2, 1. Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What is the prince's doom? What sorrow bids acquaintance at my hand?
Two familiars, my dear son, with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment, be merciful, say death, for thou hast my turn as well. Much more than death, do not take banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls. Look, purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and the world's exile is death. And banishment is death miscarried. Calling death banishment, thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the short that wears me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here, and where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven. It may look on her, but wrong it may not.
Remember to write comments as well as scores. Back up your scores. If you give a 4, tell me why. Right? Excellent volume. Really nice vocal improvement from Xavier. Right? That's what I want to say. If you give someone a 1 or a 2, I want to know why. Justify that score, please. Yes. In the theater, we call this an understudy, right? When your person doesn't show up for a performance, you have an understudy. That's who I am. So can you be over there? So just Ada. Call audience Ada.
Audience. 3, 2, 1.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name, for if thou wilt not be but sworn my love, and I will longer be Catholic.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
This but thou name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, thou not a Montague. What's Montague? It's nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What is a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name, it would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owed, without the title, Romeo, thou thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus rescreen in night, and so stumbles from my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had it I written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thou dislike.
How comest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The arch walls are high and hard to climb, and the place that, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I perch these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt, therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world if they see thee here.
Which scene? You think you can? It's a hard scene.
Yeah.
All right. You okay with that, Donnery? You okay with that? All right. I love it, Ron. Fantastic. Yeah.
That's where she is.
Keep the focus up. Eyes on the scene the whole time, please. We write at the end. I know it's tempting. Try to hold it till the end. Donnery, call for audience, please.
Audience, 3, 2, 1.
Nope, they're not there yet. Do it again. Okay.
Audience, 3, 2, 1. The clock struck 9 when I did send a nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Prancer could not be with him, that's not so. How she's so lame. But old folks make one either a dead, slow, heavy, and pale as a lead.
Oh, sorry.
And let's start again. Yeah, that's when you come in. You slam the door. And she says, when do you give her the cue?
Pale as a lead.
Tell us
Wait,
later.
you doesn't tell what she ends though right here. This other cool thing.
Right, but you see her at that point, and then she says, oh. Okay, so after Pale is led, slam the door. Remember, be cranky. You just heard all this stuff. She was bad talking. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, try it again.
The clock struck 9 when I did send a nurse. Perhaps she could not be with it. That's not so. How she's so lame, but old folks make fun of their foreign.
Start again, start again. Sorry, we weren't ready with the camera. Oh, what an entrance! Thank goodness Cody Ann is here. Perfect. So give her a moment to get settled, and then we'll do the scene. Perfect. Yay! You take that back. Thank you. Good, so since don't rush. You were rushing that first part. Take your time. Call it down, Rance loud.
Audience, 3, 2, 1. The clock struck 9 when I did send a nurse. In half an hour she promised to return.
Perhaps she could not move with him. That's not so. How she's so lame. But old folk make foreign as they were dead, unwisely, slow, heavy, and pazelette. Oh God, here she comes. Honey nurse, what news? Has thou met with him? Send that man away.
Peter, stay at the gate.
Now, good sweet nurse, oh Lord, why thou so sad? Is the news be sad? Tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news, like pain through this our face.
I ain't gonna worry. Give me leave a while. By how my bones ache, what jaunt have I?
I would thou have my bones and I had that news. Nay, I pray thee, speak, good nurse, speak.
Jesus, what haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see I'm out of breath?
How art out of breath when thou hast the best taste me that's out of breath? The excuse those make is in delay, is longer than the tale that those excuse. Is that news good or bad? Answer to that. Say neither in the circumstances. Is it good or bad?
Well, you made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. No, not he, though his face be better than any man's, yet his leg itself all men's, and for a hand and a foot in the body. Though they be not to be talked on, yet they are past compare. He's not the flower of courtesy, nor want me, as gentle as the wind. Go thy ways wet, serve God, what have you done by him?
No, but all this I know before. What of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches, what head have I? It beats as though falling 20 pieces, my back. Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my breath while jaunting up and down.
Faith, I'm sorry, God, but art well. Sweet nurse, tell me, what did my love say?
Your love says like an honest gentleman, and courteous and kind and handsome, not warrant of virtues. Where's your mother?
Where's my mother while she's within? How oddly thou survives. Your love is like an honest gentleman. Where's your mother?
Oh lady, oh God, lady dear, are you so hot? Mary, come up by troth. Is this a hostess for my aching bones? Henceforth, do your best to use yourself.
Here's a sick coil. Come, what will you say?
Have you got me to go shaksepare?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Ireland, so there stay the husband to make you wife. Now comes the one time blood in your cheeks.
We're gonna try this scene again, just because she's walking cold and she's not feeling so good. She didn't have a chance to rehearse. We're gonna do that scene one more time. See if we can just, we all have seen her rehearse that, and we know she can pick it out of the ballpark. So Donna, one more time. First and partner, okay? Keep the focus up.
Audience 3, 2. The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Percy could not move them. That's not so. How she's so lame. But old folks went for that they were dead, slow, heavy, and pazelette. Oh God, here she comes. Honey nurse, what news? Has thou met with him? Send that man away.
Peter, stay at the gate.
Now, good sweet nurse, oh Lord, why thou looking sad? If the news be sad, tell them merrily. And if good, thou shameless the music of sweet news that pray for this our case.
I am aware, give me leave a while. By how my bones ache, what jaunt have I?
I would thou hadst my bow and I had that news. Nay, come speak, I pray thee. Speak, good nurse, speak.
Jesus, what haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see I'm out of breath?
How art out of breath when thou hast the breath to say to me thou's out of breath? The excuse those make is this delay is longer than the tale of those excuse. Is that news good or bad? Answer to that. Say neither not state the circumstances. Is it good or bad?
Well, you made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man, Romeo. No, not he, though his face be better than any man's, yet his leg excels all men's, and for a hand and a foot in the body. Though they be not to be talked on, yet they are past compare. He's not the flower of courtesy, but I warrant him as gentle as the wind. Go thy ways, wretch, serve God. What have you done down home?
No, but all this I knew before. What of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches, what head have I? It beats as it will fall in 20 pieces. My back. My back. Wish you your heart for sending me about to catch my breath while jumping up and down. The fate that I'm sorry that art not well. Sweet, sweetness. Tell me what my love say. Your love says like an honest gentleman, and a courteous and kind, and a handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where's your mother? Where's my mother while she sleeps in?
How always I was surprised. You're blessed like an honest gentleman. Where's your mother?
Oh God, lady dear, are you so hot? Mary, come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforth do your messages yourself.
Here's Sister Coyle. Come, what Romeo say?
Have you got leave to go to shaksepare?
I have.
Then hie you hence to fair Lawrence to sell. There stays a husband to make you wife. Now comes up the wanton lady.
Awesome. Thank you for being for that. I love Michael Ann's stuff that she knocked over her folder. She didn't even look down. She just kept her focus. It's college-ready behavior. It's America's self-discipline. If you're done scoring, I want you to go ahead and open up your journal, and I want you to see if you did what you wanted to do today. I asked you in the beginning of class to write down what you wanted to accomplish today in your final exam. So now I want you to reflect on that. So I want you to open it up, and I want you to see. Look at your scores that you gave yourself. If you didn't do everything you wanted, which happens all the time in performance, because we are human beings, not machines, I want you to say, okay, what could have helped me, right? So what you're always trying to do is figure out what did you do what you wanted to do to accomplish the goals that you set out for today. What prevented you from doing it, do you think? Right? Figure out like what it is that held you back a little bit. You guys are a little switched over here. Just switch over for me a little bit. Donna, can you speak a little bit one more spot, please? Thanks. I want to be more specific. Be specific. If you say you improved, I want to know how, in what area, what strand of the rubric did you improve on? When you are finished, minding the room, please place your score sheet in here, make sure your name is on it, and neatly stack with yours. Journals, and come to circle. And go ahead and sit down in that circle once you're there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dana, for taking that. Circle, please, in 10. Finish up your thoughts.
Miss,
8.
your phone is recording.
Say it again.
Your phone is recording.
7. Thank you.